Ooh, great new animation. It's 7:47. And do you have a reader on your Christmas list? Or maybe you're looking for a book for yourself to enjoy over the holidays? Well, our friend and author Chantel Guertin is here to share some of her favorite picks of the season. Good morning, Chantel.
Good morning, Crystal.
So excited to have this chat. Let's jump right in. Let's get to a book that'll put you in the holiday spirit.
Yes, so this is Christmas at the Ranch. It's by Julia McKay, who is actually the pen name of Marissa Stapley, who is best known for her book Lucky, which comes out as an Apple TV series in the new year. This story is a woman who's watching the news. She sees that her father is going to jail for fraud, and she is devastated and returns to her snowy hometown where she grew up, where she was in love with Tate, who worked at the ranch where she rode horses. So if you love a snowy romance, if you love horse riding and a sexy guy who works there that she's now back in the same town as, this is the book to get you in the Christmas spirit. It's actually set in Haliburton, Ontario, so it's a nice Canadian setting too.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that sounds like a hoot. All right, what if you just want a little pick-me-up over the holidays, a little laugh?
Okay, this one was on my Christmas list, but I bought it myself because I couldn't wait. So it's called First Time, Long Time. It's a debut novel. I feel like I love this genre where you just have this devastated woman on the cover, so you know what you're getting. It's a little quirky. So this one deals with, it's very funny, but it also deals with a little grief. Her father has died and she goes to LA. She's a writer. She meets this guy and it sort of works into, when you're searching for something after maybe something sad has happened into your life, and the people who come into your life, do they fill that need? How do you redefine yourself? Those themes.
Okay, love it. Okay, your next suggestion is a book about one of those ones you can read before you see the movie.
Yes, so this is my favorite Emily Henry book, The People We Meet on Vacation, and this is coming out in January on Netflix as a movie. So the premise of this is that there are two best friends, Alex and Poppy, a guy and a girl, and they're just friends, like no romance, of course, and it takes place over multiple summers. Every summer they go away for a 1-week vacation together, and so it goes back and forth like 10 summers ago, and then this summer, and works its way up, going back and forth, so that you're getting all these different pictures of what has happened on summers because something has happened to them, and now it's all culminating in this summer.
Okay, fun. Fun to read a summer book in the winter as well, a little escapism.
Yes, it is. A little escape.
All right, chef on the list. You've got a great cookbook.
Okay, so this one is actually a pick that my 11-year-old son chose for my 19-year-old son who loves to cook steak. And it's great because it gives you variations on cuts of meat, how to cook it, different sauces, so like a chimichurri that you can make from scratch. And so I think this is someone who's like really just getting into cooking or loves that. This is a really great idea.
I love it. And with the price of beef these days, you don't want to mess it up. You want to get it right. I love that. All right, one of Amanda's favorite books of the year, and I know you loved it too. It's called Broken Country. Tell us a bit more about it. I haven't read it.
Okay, yes. So Broken Country was my favorite book this year by Claire Leslie Hall. Seemed like a debut book from her, but actually she is really well known in the UK, but this was her first novel that broke out internationally. And so it was a Reese's Book Club pick. So then what they did, the publisher went back and was like, well, what else did you write that came out in the UK but we hadn't heard? Under her pen name. So they republished it. And this one is Days You Were Mine, is another book from her. This story is so good as well. So it's a husband and wife who are expecting their first child, and the husband never knew his mother because he was adopted. And so there is this hunt to find where he came from, which often happens when you're starting your own family and starting to think about that genealogy. And so he goes to find her. And so it's, again, layers of family drama and interconnection, and it's just so well written. And I'm so happy for her that now, like, that she's kind of broken out. She has other books, it's just they never made it over here to Canada, so they've republished them.
Well, thanks for the inside track on that. Now we have time for one more quick one. Chantel, what have you got?
Okay, so this is Heart the Lover by Lily King, and I saw Lily come to the library here in Toronto and speak. And this is a companion novel to one of her biggest books ever, which was Writers and Lovers, came out several years ago. So even if you didn't read that book, I hadn't read that book. I read this one, and then I went back and read that one. And so I can't give anything away, but all I will say is this book is so great to read while you're reading it, but the ending is just the whole payoff. And so I highly recommend, and you could look for the other one too. And if you're giving a gift to someone who really loves to read, you could give the two together.
Amazing, Chantel. Thank you so much for these great suggestions.
Thank you. I hope you have a great
You
holiday.
too. Happy holidays to you.